Hello, everybody. Tim here for a quick review on The Circle. The Circle stars Emma Watson, Tom Hanks, John Boyega, Patton Oswalt, and the story is basically Emma Watson gets a new job at this place called The Circle. It's basically Google on crack, and they start implementing some new, systems where everybody's, watching everything all the time, and then there might be some dark things happening behind the scenes and whatnot, and Emma Watson gets involved, and I hated this movie. I'm just gonna be very blunt about this one because I don't want to think about it much longer. I really hated this movie, which is odd because I really liked the trailers and I was mesmerized by Tom Hanks. And to be fair, Tom Hanks gives a good performance. Tom Hanks is rarely bad, even in terrible movies like that one that he was in last year, the Hologram for a King, which was trash. But he's good in the movie. But one of my biggest complaints about the movie as a whole is its dialogue. Its script is just atrocious, and I thought all the dialogue spoken was bad. And I saw the movie with my fiance, and I leaned over and I said, poor Tom Hanks. He deserves better. He deserves better dialogue. Emma Stone, I thought she was bad in the movie. And it makes me sad because I loved her in Beauty and the Beast so much, and obviously in Harry Potter, Perks of Being a Wallflower, I love her, and I think she's great. She was terrible in this movie, and I don't know what it is, but her American accent does not work, in my opinion. It didn't work. Eller Coltrane is also in this movie, and he's the Boyhood boy. And for what it's worth, I think he works in Boyhood because of the shtick of that movie. He is terrible in this movie. He's just terrible. It sounds like he sounded like a middle school production. Like that's what he was acting in. And which is unfortunate because I think he does have some talent in there. And I don't know if this is because of the director, how he was directed, or if it's him. I think he is talented based on what he was able to do in Boyhood, which granted wasn't he didn't it didn't demand a lot from him. But I think he was just bad. There's no way to get around it. He's just bad in the movie. And that's the thing. That's my main takeaway is that it seemed like nobody cared. Um, John Boyega, who's also in the movie, didn't seem to care. Everyone speaks these wooden lines, these terribly written lines. And I'm not saying that I could have done any better, but for a semi high profile movie coming out right before the summer, starring Tom Hanks and Emma Watson, I would have expected a lot better. A lot better. This is definitely the most disappointed I think I've been this year. It's not the worst movie of the year. It's not as bad as, Rings or The Bye Bye Man or Chips. I didn't even see Chips, but I'm assuming it's not as bad as Chips. But the problem is that it has a lot of potential. The premise is interesting. The actors in the movie are good actors that I enjoy in other movies, and this one completely missed the mark. So it's not that it's the worst, it's just the most disappointing, the most missed potential. So anyway, guys, I don't really have positives to say. You know what? I'll take that back. I have one positive to say. Bill Paxton is in this movie, and he actually gives a really solid performance, and I liked him a lot. Again, dialogue is bad, but he gives it his all. As always, rest in peace, Bill Paxton. I did enjoy him. So, anyway, guys, I think that will be it on The Circle. So, obviously, I would not recommend this one. I would stay away from this one. Don't go near it. It smells. Wait till next week. See Guardians. Which, speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy. I get to see that early. I'll have a review up for that on Tuesday. So until next time, guys, if you liked this, hit like, hit subscribe, and until next time, have a good one.